Are you planning on watching the UFC 87 card, the Adesanya Pereira fight, the rematch?
I mean, I'm sure I will. I usually always try and watch the big ones. They put on so many, though, it's hard to watch all of them, but I like to try and watch the big ones. And what do you think about that fight?
Man. So, yeah, I mean, I think they're pretty evenly matched, I don't think that anybody's going to dominate either one. But Pereira he definitely has more pop. He has more heft in those punches and kicks when he lands. It just seems like you see much more of a reaction when he hits somebody. And Izzy kind of runs and picks at you. And if you don't charge in, he can't pick at you. As long as Pereira doesn't run in, I think he's going to win that fight. I think he wins that fight every time if he doesn't run in.
Pereira's I don't think people realize how big of a guy he is. Like 6'4", hits a ton. And people equated him to like John Jones, about the same height, length. I mean, he could be a problem for anybody. And I think they're trying to make him. I don't think he wants to cut that weight anymore. I think eventually he's going to go up.
Move up.
I don't know.
I tell you what, I think Bo Nickel beats both of them right now.
Man, Bo's a problem for everybody, and they don't want to acknowledge it or deal with it. And yeah, I mean, that not only people don't understand. I don't think it's not just how tough he is, but like when you train at Penn State with that kind of mentality and work ethic, it's different. I mean,
it's a different level.
People talk about that. Better than anybody. You trained at the Big Ten school for wrestling.
Yep.
That's harder than any fight camp, I think.
And he did it for what, 4 years, 5 years? Did he have redshirt a year? And that's a different level. That's a different pedigree. Yeah, you're right. He's been battling. He's been literally fighting guys hard for a long time. Some guys transition very well over to fighting too when they start throwing the punches because the wrestling style was kind of like a fight anyways with everything open hand.
If you can get a wrestler who can take a punch and throw a punch, who's that level of wrestler, they got the dedication, the work ethic. They're going to be a problem for anybody. They're going to be world champ contender right there. I mean, the problem is you get a wrestler who all of a sudden you find out they don't have a chin. You can't work on that. I mean, your chin is bad. Your chin's bad.
The guys that they hit and they start turning away right away. Like you can tell.
But if you don't have that, if you're naturally, I mean, the sky's the limit. If you're a hard-nosed wrestler who can punch and take a punch, you're going to be a world champ, in my opinion.